Hello everyone, good day. Thank you for dropping by watching my video. So it's been a while, almost a week of no updates, no uploads. I've been busy, and I just found time right now to do it. But I wasn't even aware that there was an AMA this weekend. It was done on Friday, I guess, and I missed it completely. I saw the videos coming from Bulldog and Dwayne running through the details, which was pretty interesting. But there's not much additional information coming from the summary of the AMA. But I guess it's good to go through with it and at least see what happened. So they updated on Chaos Legion, like the pre-sale. So the target is still September, but it may look like it's gonna go through October, and pre-sale vouchers are still based on your SPS stake versus the low SPS stake. So that's already discussed before. Packs will be bought to DEC credits and SPS. That's great. At least we have a lot of options. DEC will probably be based on market price, which they should. Otherwise, it's not gonna make any sense. I don't know. It's gonna create a lot of confusion. Like DEC is priced differently when you're paying in credits versus SPS and so on. Packs will probably cost more than $2, so hopefully they don't go over like $4 or more. At least 4 would be maximum for me. If they go up maybe 5, okay, fine, maybe 5. But anything further than that, I don't know. It's gonna be too much. Should help the overall economy by not flooding the game and give sealed cards more value. Okay. Starter deck will include Chaos Legion cards. That's great. They already mentioned that before, so it'll be replacing beta. So beta cards will be removed, the free ones, and Untamed and Chaos Legion will be the free cards. Okay. We'll have lower collection power. Okay, they've already mentioned that before. DEC team agrees the current DEC earnings for leaderboard players seems unfair. So I think if they're mentioning that, that's actually here. Is it really unfair? Because alright, so we're in silver, so the top one will get 40 DEC. Click gold 50, 60. Okay. Alright, I guess that makes sense. But I mean, there's plus sides and downsides, right? I mean, if you're ranked high in diamond, you get 100k. That's big. So what they're saying is, lower leagues like bronze, you're getting 30 versus like that's far apart. That's good enough. So you're saying, I guess the argument here is the distance from the high ranks. Like this one is already 4k, but he's only getting 3,000, 30,000. But this one is only 2.7 and he's earning 30,000 as well. It's the same thing, but there are upsides and downsides in my perspective, right? If you stay in bronze, your quests, you only get one loot chest. Unlike in diamond, you're getting like a lot of loot chests per quest. So I think there's an offset in that perspective. So I don't see any reason for people to complain on the DEC rewards. For me, it's reasonable enough on the way they set it up right now. The only question is, okay, there's no question. Sorry, I'm just rambling here. But I don't see any reason or any issue with the current layout that they did here. The rewards are great. You're getting extra and you're getting a lot more loot chests compared to being a bronze player. Right, you don't want to be stuck with one loot chest versus to being diamond where you get a lot of loot chests every day for your quests. Alright, SPS Delegation has been designed and may be released soon. This is something I don't know what it means. I'll probably look into that further. SPS earnings from rank battles will be based on your league rather than rating. That's great. Team wants to encourage building more competitive. That is actually very good. I mean, this incentivizes players to rank up more, which is good. More SPS use cases are definitely a priority. Yes, they need to have a lot more use cases for the governance token, because right now the only use for it is for tournaments and staking, and that's not much use, and it's not creating value for the SPS token itself. It may be contributing to the downside in terms of how much the value is SPS at the moment, which is around 20%. Scaling and dev work, so these are just a lot of updates coming from, I guess, improvements for the game. So I'm not gonna go through that. I'm not gonna go through that. Season rewards. So starting this current season rewards are based on the league you finish in, not the highest achievement anymore. So I think that's already been mentioned before. So that's considering this season as well, which is going to end in a couple of days. So you just need to make sure you stay on your desired league. So yeah, so it's not about how high you go now, it's how far you reach up until the end of the season. Bots, anyone can play, anyone can participate, even bots contribute to the economy like a normal player. So I guess in their perspective, I mean, they pay. Even bots that are being played in the game also pay for the summoner spellbook and card economy. I guess in a way, you know, they paid for it. They're still technically, you're just a player in the game as well. You're also earning the same as any other player, but I guess in a way, some people, I guess in their perspective is, you know, playing against bot isn't as fun as playing against a player, right? So I see the perspective. It's just that I guess this is the decision coming from the company, so there's not much, you know, we can argue anymore unless there's some game-breaking aspects that the bots are currently doing that might create, you know, a lot of issues in the game. But I think currently it's not really causing a lot of problems. It's just that it impacts the quality of fights that you have with you know, you're thinking like, okay, it depends on how you play versus a player versus a bot, right? So I guess that's the issue. But right now they're just really firm on this, so there's no issue for them having you play with bots or you having bots in your accounts. Reward cards still on track. This is great. I'm really excited. I'm gonna look forward to this later today. So they added actually a couple of new cards, which is great. Modern and wild formats, not all reward cards will be used in the modern format. Okay, so all beta frames will not be allowed. So beta frames will be taken out. So Untamed and Chaos Legion frames will be allowed. Duplicate reward pool. Right, so because there are going to be two formats, so the modern and wild. So the thought here is no. Oh, okay, so this is one. The ECR for both formats is still being determined. Are they going to split the ECR or not? In my perspective, I think they shouldn't. Otherwise, it's potential abuse maybe. I don't know. I guess it's up to them. If they split it, then I'll try it out, because you know, you have more ECR, you have possibly the EC earnings there, so you can take advantage, or we can take advantage. Yeah, we can take that advantage to see if we can earn more, right? So that's something. Collection power requirements: if you want to earn higher rewards, you need to contribute to the ecosystem. The main concept of the game, right? I mean, exactly the reason why we try to rank up, because we want to get better rewards. We want to have a lot more loot. So that's why I'm trying my best to get up to gold, apparently, but fortunately I'm not gonna make it because of my mismanagement of my DEC. I never, you know, put out any more money apart from the summoner chest plus the $10 that I spent for potions until they phased it out. Partly I regret that. I should have bought a bit more, but nothing we can do at the moment. Next, Splinter Talk. Alright, so they have issues with the rewards. DigiCon, so they're gonna have an event this September 25. It's sponsored by Splinterlands, so it's a discussion about blockchain projects, games, and influencers. Alright, so there are giveaways. If you want to join in, you can join in and see if you can win, right? So these are the eye candy. So these are the two cards that they actually shared. So the first one is Jin Renova. So this looks like a pretty decent life card. I like it because the base one is 2/2, so 2 damage, 2 speed with plus health. I think the base one is already pretty decent with 6 health, but wow, it's really pretty strong up until here. Well, even the max level is like 4 damage. It's pretty strong, but even if you just reach level 4, that's already good enough in my perspective. The next one is Heartclaw. I really like this card. This card has I forgot the term, but it's a nullification ability where he won't be nerfed by any type of negative spells or negative effects. So that's pretty great for a tank, and he has the reduction damage, which is great, and he has a lot of health with armor. It's a pretty strong tank. I like it. And plus, of course, at the last, once you get him to level 3 and level 4, you get that minus damage to all melee, which is also pretty good. So I think Arclaw is going to be a good addition to the reward pool. I'm excited. Hopefully I can get this guy too. Actually, anything from reward, hopefully I can get. I really need to get those SPS taked. I'm thinking about adding a bit more maybe, but budget wise I don't think I have, but we'll see. I'll probably put in just to be able to buy these Chaos Legion packs. I mean, not Chaos Legion packs. Oh, these are rewards. What am I talking about? I'm just gonna have to push further my rank, and hopefully I can get to gold and maintain it, and move past it to diamond. But for the Chaos Legion, definitely I'm considering about staking more SPS just to get that Chaos Legion packs early. Alright, so that's I think the update for this AMA. So on the side note, I'm looking into actually other NFT games like play to earn games. So I know there's been a lot of popular games before, like as you can see in my favorites tabs, CryptoBlades actually and Axie Infinity are the two games that actually put me here into the play to earn games. That's why I'm here in Splinterlands. I only discovered Splinterlands because of these two games, and I never got into Axie because it cost too much, and I got into CryptoBlades when it was a bit cheaper, and I managed to ride it up to 180, but unfortunately I didn't really withdraw anything, and now it's down to nothing. Unfortunate. So I have accounts there, but they're not earning me anything, so I'm not doing anything with that. There are actually two games I'm really interested in. So one, as you can see here, is Chumpy Valley. I'll probably talk about this in another video, including Running Duo. Running Duo is pretty new. This one was I looked at Twitter account, they just posted last September 7th, so this one's pretty new, and the team here is already doxed, which is interesting. So I'll probably do a video for these two, just to run through these two games, and they're pretty interesting because there's a lot of scam games lately, right? So it's really difficult to try to find which ones are really good or not, and there's a lot of games popping up, and there's a lot of commitments, but nothing's really being shown, and I'm really concerned. Like my DeFi pad is something that I don't know what's happening with that game. It's one of the biggest games I think for the past several months, and up until today there's not really much happening to the game. I mean, they had raids, they had they're having staking right now, I think, coming in the next coming couple of days, but I don't know what the plan is for that game. So that's why I'm really hesitant trying to get into other games right now. Splinterlands for me is I think the safest bet in the overall. This is the only game that I paid so little but I earned a lot, mainly because I managed to get also reward cards here. I got legendary reward cards. I got lucky, so I got Billa and I got Almo, which was pretty awesome, and they all come from the reward set, and all the other items I have here are just coming from rewards, and some of them I bought from the DCs I earned. And in terms of value, I think these two legendary cards are more than enough to pay for what I have earned from this game. I mean, paid for this game. So I paid $10, and Billa is right now around $37, so triple my money, which is really pretty good. Almo is at 29, so quintuple my money, pretty good. I haven't sold them, but that's the value. I'm just hoping that the value would go higher, because right now I think everything dropped. So alright, with that, that's my update right now for Splinterlands, and hopefully in my succeeding videos I'm gonna look into other NFT play to earn games, and hopefully I'll look into that too. And I'm gonna start posting as well once the new reward cards pop up. We're gonna do a quick video again just to see how lucky we can get for those daily chests and season end. So season end, I'll probably do another video. I'll probably combine that into one video. So once season ends, I'll probably pop up I'll create another video at the end of the week, or maybe midweek. We'll see. Then we'll go from there. All right. So with that said, guys, thank you for watching the video, and hope to see you again in my future ones. And have a nice day.